You didn't even have time to take offense.
Just play.
All right. Hey, everybody.
Hey, guys.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
To another power trip.
I just want to echo everything that you say. To another power trip.
I'm just fucking with you.
Yes, we're back playing another session of Zone of the Enders, the second runner.
We're back playing another session of Zone of the Enders. The second runner.
The second.
Dingo.
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 Space Force.
Space
BAHRAM.
Force.
Jahudi. BAHRAM. We're going to try not to make the same jokes we did last time. Space Force.
It's not gonna, no.
It won't.
He's going to lose
not,
it within the first 10 minutes.
All right, so if anybody can recall,
Kevin got his ass kicked.
Kevin got his ass kicked a lot. We just fought the Vic Viper. Metatron.
He sure did.
And he just geysered the shit out of it. Spread his seed. Is that Narita? Oh, Narita, the female version of Naruto. Is there a Barita?
There should be.
Baruto, Naruto. Oh, God, that was the worst naming scheme ever. Naruto to Baruto. But anyway, yes, we're back at this. It's non-stop flying mech action. Trying to think of other mech animes. There's so many. Kevin, you probably know more of them than I do.
Oh, God, yeah.
Fire away. What do you got? Wasn't, no, Fooly Cooly had nothing to do with mechs.
I'm going to say it goes all the way back to, like, early.
Early.
Because you had, like, the original, like, Super Sentai anime, like, that anime had and shit like that. Too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, technically, I suppose even, like, Power Rangers was mechs.
Yep.
So, I mean...
Spin, bitch!
Like, what is it? Thundercat? Or not Thundercats. Voltron.
Voltron.
Voltron was mechs, technically. You had, well, didn't the Thundercats...
No,
they were never in...
No.
No, they were never actually in mechs.
Robotech.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Macross in the U.S., Robotech.
Yeah. Really all sorts of them. Where's I going with that?
I have no clue.
Old animes. Yes, that's where I wanted to go. So, like, I was a huge fan of the Arc the Lad series.
Oh, shit.
The Arc the Lad series on the PS1.
Yeah.
Remember when they did that collection? Mm-hmm. Yeah, 1, 2, and 3 on there. So
well, and then you got your Trials of Cold Steel games you've been playing.
oh yeah, technically. Well, that's not very heavy mech-wise. It is.
Xenoblade Chronicles X is.
Xenoblade Chronicles X is. Xenogears is technically, sort of.
Yeah, it is. Not technically, sort of. Like, you fight the gears more often than you know.
That's a good point. But, yes, Arc the Lad, I ended up buying the anime for it because I was very curious. Did not realize that anime was pretty old.
Yeah.
So I found I don't
Late
care.
80s, early 90s, something like that.
Yeah, I was not a huge fan of anime back then because the style is so vastly different than like what I'm used to that it was kind of hard to like get into it.
Sit through it. It's just
like,
really dry and slow.
Yeah. Like, did you ever watch like Fist of the North Star?
No, never.
Or
Didn't we watched a small episode of it when we get prepared for that game?
Yeah. Yeah.
That shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that style of how, like, the kind of... Because, you know, anime now is all, like, the big eyes, the fucking, like, super big bulbils, and they're not realistic. Whereas anime kind of back then, they were still kind of realistic.
Well, there was
it's
also
like,
stricter codes for what they were allowed to do.
Yeah.
Golgo 13 had kind of like a anime tones to it.
Yeah. So, like, that's kind of what Arc the Lad was, and I was just like, this is hard for me to get into, which is a shame. Because I really loved it. Actually, an anime I was huge into was, I don't even know if, I suppose it was an anime, was the Persona one, Persona 4.
Yeah, it's an anime.
It was super good. There's a 5, I think, as well.
Yep. There's one for, I think, almost all of them.
I would say, I know there's one for 3, but I want to say it's still not in English. I think it's still, like, subtitled. Which I suppose I could get around. I could watch that, I suppose. Whereas the one for, like, 4 was fully dubbed. And it's phenomenal. Love it. Absolutely.
Doesn't 100% follow the games from the way I understand it, though.
No. There's episodes that really were never... It had nothing to do with the games whatsoever. Like, there's an episode where he joins the basketball team, which is weird. Even though you could technically in the game join a basketball team because you could join a club.
Joins the basketball team.
Yeah, it's very
That's
strange.
exciting.
It's more exciting than it sounds.
No, I am pretty sure you're lying.
Anime has a way of making sports
Haven't
more
you ever
interesting.
seen like Food Wars?
Prince of Tennis? Jesus Christ, it's a tennis anime, but they make it look fucking cool as fuck. I mean, come on, dude, Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a goddamn card game, and they make it interesting.
Yeah, but it's because it's like it's like really cool looking characters and creatures.
Yeah,
Prince
Prince of Tennis is it's tennis, but they make it. There's a soccer one, for Christ's sake. There's one on fucking figure skating.
I don't know.
Yuri
I don't
on
see
Ice?
that. I don't
Yes.
see that. I don't see that being cool. I don't care what you say. They can't make it look cool.
They make it exciting. Not
Sure
cool,
they do. Sure they do.
But they make it exciting.
Yep, sure.
Come on, man. Animus. But yeah, so that was kind of yeah. I'm very picky with my anime. I like a lot of it, but I don't at the same time. Like, I'm very choosy. Like, obviously Elfen Lied was huge. Loved it. Very melancholy story. Very depressing. You kind of hate life after it.
Really? That
Oh
bad?
yeah, it's depressing as
It
well.
shows that humans are garbage.
Humans are garbage, basically. It's 100%.
So what's to the left?
Metatron or
Oh, that's okay. Gotcha.
It's a life.
Life pickup. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna get it or just go on?
I'm gonna go grab it as soon as I kill these guys.
Oh, okay.
Like, obviously, I liked Dragon Ball. I liked DBZ to a point until I kind of fell off because Z kind of got weird to me, and then I liked certain parts of Z.
Z suffered from the same thing that like comedy shows suffer from, in that they eventually just start redoing every like little thing, or you have to keep like one-upping your story. So
Yeah, well, yeah, because you had like Saiyan was incredible. Then there's Super Saiyan. Now there's Super Duper Saiyan. Then there's Super Saiyan 3.
well, there was Super Saiyan 1 through 3.
Yep.
Now there's Super Saiyan God, and then Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
Well, how do they keep it straight?
Then there's Fusion, which just gets crazy.
And then yeah, there's the fusion characters.
Oh my
and
god.
Yeah. That's how you, I don't know, what was his name? With Vegeta and Goku?
Vegito or Gogeta.
Yeah, Gogeta. It's so funny. It cracks me up, dude. So, like, yeah. And then all of a sudden he was a kid again, and then kids are super powerful.
That was GT, and that doesn't count.
Yeah, I know. It just, man, those movies, I couldn't. Like, it got to the point, like, after Cell games, because I really wasn't a huge fan of the Boo saga.
See, I like Boo more than Cell, but...
Well, because Boo pissed me off, because he's a big fat guy who eats
You saying
people.
fat guys can't be powerful?
No, it's not that, but
Yeah, that's exactly what he's saying.
he's already powerful as a fat guy. Then he gets thin, but also sheds his fat guy. But the thin one's more powerful than the fat guy. Then
No.
the kid...
Kid Boo is not stronger than Fat Boo. Flat out is not.
I thought he was,
No.
because that was his last form, wasn't
The
it?
whole reason Kid Boo is more dangerous is because he does not give a shit about his life or anything else.
And I thought it was that kind of like...
He's just... Because he will literally just go in the middle of things and go, nah, fuck it, blow up.
You made Kevin angry. He had to pause the game.
I paused this shit.
So then, in that sense, he's more powerful because he's
just more
Just like how
dangerous.
baby spiders are more dangerous than the adults because the babies
They
don't know
can't
how to
regulate.
hold back.
They can't regulate their venom. Yes.
Exactly. They'll just pound everything they have into
Yep.
you, which makes baby spiders more dangerous. Actually,
Makes
baby insects in general.
Baby,
venom.
anything that has venom.
Yes.
I did not realize that.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
They don't have. They lack the ability to control their output.
Yes. And I thought that's kind of how Kid Buu was.
Yeah, he just can't. He's not actually like energy-wise stronger. He's just.
More reckless.
Yes, that would be the best way to put it.
Which in turn makes him more dangerous.
Yeah, he's more dangerous, but he's not stronger.
You just totally fanboyed the shit out of me, right?
Yeah, I did, because you're fucking wrong.
He's not more powerful number-wise.
God damn right.
He doesn't have over 9,000.
Well, isn't the thin one still stronger than the fat one?
Well, Super Boo is stronger, yes.
Yeah.
But Super Boo is also absorbing Gohan and Piccolo and...
So I was right. The fat guys really aren't that strong.
Fuck you. Santa Claus is like the strongest guy ever.
It just got so ridiculous.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
It got to the point where I'm just like, all right. Like you said, it got Super Saiyan, God Super Saiyan. That alone, that title, tells you how ridiculous it got. But, yeah, anyway, like, that lost me. What is it? Fairy Tail I really like.
Fairy Tail I enjoyed.
Yeah, that one's really, really good. But it kind of suffers from the same thing. It's like every episode, it's literally ends the same way.
That's the problem with like the shonen style anime is
Right.
they have power creep issues and they never understand how to do it. That's why I like FMA better than either of those.
I was a huge fan of Full Metal Alchemist, both the original and Brotherhood.
I like Brotherhood more because it's closer to the manga.
Yeah.
Ooh, didn't mean to do that. Forgot you can lock onto those. Because yes, you can fucking destroy those.
What?
You can lock onto the Metatron and accidentally destroy it.
Cool touch. Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist was good. God, I'm trying to think of more of the ones I've watched, but I haven't watched so many in a long time. I kind of like fell away from it as I got older. So like I kind of because I haven't really had time to sit down and watch. Like I get such scarce time to play games now, so it's like that's what consumes my spare time is playing games because I don't get the chance to.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, I know Kevin's watched everything under the goddamn sun.
I tried to.
Fruits Basket?
Nope.
What about you, Kevin? What are some of your faves
For what, anime?
for anime? Why not?
Full Metal Alchemist. Hellsing Ultimate was probably like one of my favorite.
Hellsing wasn't bad.
Yeah, it
Oh
boosts,
my God.
it boosts the power of all the other ones. I get it.
Party? What's a party?
RPG? Ugh.
Using formations and coordinated actions, it is dangerous for you to let them form a party. Before they do so, I suggest
Party.
the commander type. I will point out the commander type with
The CDC recommends no more of a group of 10! I'm staying topical.
Oh my god.
To date this episode. Oh my god. They don't care about social distancing!
Ooh.
Oh man.
Stop blocking my throws!
Oh, what was it? Soul Eater, I really liked.
Soul Eater was pretty good. I haven't
Yeah.
watched Soul Eater not, but
I don't even know what that
it's
is.
the second series.
Oh, never watched that. But I liked Soul Eater. I thought that one was kind of interesting. I liked the idea of the people being the weapons or whatever.
Yeah.
That was kind of interesting. One that I think
Oh, shit.
a lot of people don't didn't really know much about was Ghost Hound. I thought that one was pretty good.
That one's not too bad either.
Yeah, that one was kind of interesting to me for a while.
I tend to like horror animes a bit more, or mecha ones. I like the various Gundam series, and there was
SD Gundam, the best one.
Super Deformed.
Super deformed. That's where they're all cute little chibis. They're so adorable, Paul. You don't understand.
I know what Super Deformed looked like.
Yeah, I know you do. You know it. I'm sorry you can't really contribute much.
They look like
I
they
can't.
look like Funko Pops.
Basically.
Basically,
Yeah,
I got into Pokemon when that hit the scene in late
God.
1998.
Yeah. Jeez, that's hard to fathom.
I know, it was a long time ago, and I remember I was there at like when Pokemon the trading card game started literally in January of 1999. That's when I first found packs at Target.
Really?
Yeah,
Mine were Blockbuster.
they were the
places.
they were the blister packs too. They were the ones on the cardboard like backing.
Mine was Software Etc.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They had them too.
But I take that back because the first 3 packs, was it 3 or 5? The first 3 to 5 packs that I bought were actually first editions.
Really?
I found first editions.
Oh wow. Well, I know a lot of the blister packs ended up having like exclusive cards to them.
No, they didn't have exclusive cards.
I think
back then.
eventually they started.
Oh, eventually they started.
Yeah.
Yes,
Like
but
it was
no,
a card you could only get
It was
from the
literally
blister.
just the pack in a blister container.
Right.
Oh fuck! Come on.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Dodge. Thank you.
So again, it was one of those things where it's like I thought, oh, okay, you know what? I'm gonna like all kinds of anime if I like Pokemon, and that was
Were you wrong?
That was definitely not the case.
It's another one where I think you would have to get suggestions from people who know your taste.
Exactly. And I think and see, and that's the thing is like I'm not like adverse to trying anime. I bet you that there are some animes out there that I would
You can
absolutely.
just watch the X-Men anime.
Well, that's not. Really...
No.
Oh, there is a
There is
manga.
literally-
Yeah, that's right.
There
is
was
an anime
Blade.
one. Yeah.
There was X-Men. There was
He
Iron Man.
He paused it again.
Yeah,
Because he's mad at you.
I can't do two things. I can't do two things at once.
But yeah, no, I'm sure that there are.
No,
like,
when I'm
there-
listing things, I have a hard time concentrating and playing at the
I
same
think
time.
that there are animes that I would absolutely love. And it's like trying to say, okay, go over to that haystack there and pull out the needle. It's like
Yeah.
if I don't know where I'm going, I'm not gonna like I'll look at it and just be like, huh, that looks really complicated. Not walking into it. It's like
Well,
so-
and then there's the really, really weird stuff that'll like put you off to that.
and that's another thing too.
Nonsensical, like
yeah.
Fooly Cooly is seriously nonsensical. Like a lot of shit, you're left scratching your head. Like,
What did I just
what
watch?
is
I
happening right now?
can't stand Fooly Cooly. But then again, I say the same thing about most American cartoons now.
That's
I'm
true.
like, what the hell's happening? Why is everyone screaming?
Yeah.